to connect to server. Disconnected. Reconnecting in 5, 4, 3, 2. It's uploading something, but very, very poorly. At like 6,000 kilobytes per second.
We can talk for a second and see if it gets better.
Angry.
Jen doesn't like my suggestion.
I'm angry.
You're angry?
I'm angry.
Is your internet being weird? Because at this point, this has nothing to do with my internet.
No, it does not. I think it might be a Twitch thing.
That's fair. Let's just talk about our weird crushes for a second and see if it gets better.
Yeah, well, I don't know when it died. Yeah, so my internet's fine. My internet hasn't changed. I think it's a Twitch thing. I don't know what they heard of our crushes.
Stuart, what's the last thing you heard us talking about? Or Thinky. Either one of you. You're the only two that I know for sure are here. Thinky's here. There's also latency, so we gotta remember that. Jen named her crush, and I had no clue it was, and she was about to explain.
Oh, so it's been a minute. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
My crush is this guy, Mark Evan Jackson. He's great. And he was Holt's husband in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and he was Sean on The Good Place, and he was Sparks Nevada, Marshall on Mars, in The Thrilling Adventure Hour.
Which we discovered that I did not know, because that's very cool, because The Thrilling Adventure Hour is a great show.
You can't see him. Yeah, there we go. I fixed it.
The way you said you can't see him had the exact same cadence as, look at the tomato. Isn't it sad? You can't see it. Poor
look
tomato.
at the tomato. Poor tomato. Yeah, so that's Mark Evan Jackson, and he's great. And my other crush is Sam Reich. And
I was... Go ahead.
I was just explaining that, like, M totally understands both of these. But I was explaining that they're not something that people would automatically assume for me, necessarily. They didn't know me as well as M does.
This makes perfect sense to me, because I also know that you have a crush on Tim Downey.
I do also have a crush on Tim Downey.
And he fits into this category of male.
God, he does.
And I didn't know specifically that you had a crush on Sam Reich, but I feel like if I had been given clues, I could have guessed that one.
like there's other ones like Jon Stewart. No one would be surprised by that.
No, absolutely not. That's like me having a crush on Mark Hamill. That's
that's just a given.
That's like a given. Like I can't think of any dude crushes of mine that would be a surprise.
I think all of this stems from the fact that my first crush as baby Jen was the professor on Gilligan's Island.
I was about to say I've never met someone who had such a direct, like, it's like all the guys you like are Pokemon evolutions of each other. I mean, too, but especially the guy.
Oh, shit.
Because it goes from, like, the professor on Gilligan's Island, to Mark Evan Jackson, to Tim Downey, to Sam Reich.
Yeah.
And Sam Reich is the final evolution of the hot dad that you like.
This also explains my crush on the Danger Dilf in Persona 5.
Oh, God. I don't even know how to follow that up. Most of my dude crushes are, like, incredibly
Look at this guy.
expected.
This is the Danger Dilf. He's hot. Okay? He's hot.
The Danger Dilf is hot.
He's hot.
The Danger Dilf is, in fact, hot. You are correct. That made it into the quote. Oh.
Oh. I hate it because it's so
goodness.
accurate.
I have like, cause my dude crushes are so predictable. I'm just gonna be two ladies that I have crushes on, and one of them we've already talked about tonight is Abigail Thorne. Like,
right.
Please step on me with your intellect. The second one is Ming Na Wen.
Oh yeah. Like, we could go through my harem of ladies.
Yes, but I don't have very many. Like, there's not a lot of those.
I have many of both.
But Ming Na Wen, man.
Yeah, no, my type is consistently girls that could kick my ass, or boys whose asses I could definitely kick. Like,
or someone whose persona is just your dad. Like, that's their name. That's their archetype, is your dad.
Oh, man.
Oh, Perps is here.
Hi, Perps.
We're ostensibly about to do some tier lists, but we've wandered into some ridiculous territory, talking about unexpected crushes.
And Danger Dilfs.
And Danger Dilf from Persona. Let's see. I think you said something and I don't want to skip it. Hold on. I think you said, I just remembered an ancient one I'm throwing out just because it made me laugh. But I remember having a crush on grown-up Peter from the Chronicles of Narnia movies. Why do you think that is weird? Because that is not weird. That is definitely fantastic. That is an extreme aberration for me. It's not a thing anymore, but it's funny to remember. That is wonderful. Yes, you have good taste. You have fantastic taste.
We're gonna be doing some tier lists in theory, but we ended up talking about weird crushes that we have on real and fictional people.
What tier lists are we gonna do?
I don't know. I pulled up games of the decade.
Ooh.
And there's so many.
Let's see. Games of the decade.
There's so many games.
That is
I'm
so many.
changing all of these classifications though. We can
they're not very us.
We can leave haven't played. That's fine.
Yes. Yeah, we need to make them a little bit more Gen Ed M though.
My jam. It's cool. Wanted to like it.
That's a good category.
Bad. And set it on fire.
Those are appropriate. Yes.
We have a lot of opinions on video games.
We do. It's almost like we like them and want them to be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first
Let's
up
see. Okay.
is A Plague Tale, which I didn't play.
I also didn't play A Plague Tale. Also,
starting off strong.
Thank you. Perps, thank you for subscribing, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't see that before.
A Way Out,
Okay.
I also didn't play.
I didn't play that one. I don't know that.
Abzu.
Don't know that. I did play Alan Wake. Alan Wake it's cool for me.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that game.
Yeah. Alice Madness
Have you?
Returns is cool.
It is in fact cool.
I
I'm
really
glad that
like
we
the
agree so far.
vibe of that game. It's a little jank, but
But
in an endearing way.
it's jank affectionate.
Yes. Alien, I did not play. Alien,
I
I
did not
did
play
not
that
play.
either.
I can't tell which Spider-Mans these are.
It looks like it's got an Assassin's Creed.
It's got several
Oh, no.
many Assassin's Creeds.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was not realizing that it was like two different things. It looked like Spider-Man on an Assassin's Creed box, and I was very confused. I think that's Spider-Man 2. If it's Spider-Man 2 on the PS2, then it is my jam. Any other Spider-Man game it's cool because all Spider-Man games are fun.
Okay, but the one on the PC, the remastered one.
Yeah.
You both really, really liked that one. Which
Yeah.
one was that?
I do not know, but it was very good. I stopped playing it because there was a Mary Jane segment, and I kept getting caught.
Yeah, I also stopped playing. I can't search Spooderman. Can't search Spooderman. That's not how that works.
I love you, Jennifer. This is going on TikTok later.
Those are the Amazing Spider-Man games.
We could just put all Spider-Man games are fun. We could pick one to represent the one we both really like and put it into my jam, and then put the rest of them in It's Cool.
Okay, we're just going to leave those for now. Amnesia, I didn't play.
I did, and I want to put Amnesia into it is a widely renowned horror game, but it scared me a lot. So, and it relies on jump scares a lot.
Something Among the Sleep?
Among the Sleep? I have not played Among the Sleep. No, I have heard of it.
Ancestors, I didn't play. I have no desire to play. I don't care.
Oh, Stuart has opinions. Hold on, I want to go read the opinions. Stuart says, A Way Out was cool. Hasm games are Alan Wake is god tier. Alien Isolation is cool. And I did know that. Like, I did know the opinions, or that Alien Isolation was cool and Colonial Marines was bad. Those are the Amazing Spider-Man games, says Stuart, not the PS2 ones. Those ones are called Marvel Spider-Man. Okay.
Okay, I think we can all agree that Anthem should be set on fire.
Yes, Anthem should be set on fire! Anthem lost BioWare so many good people, and was the reason that they, could ostensibly argue that they fired a whole bunch of people last year because Anthem was so bad initially when it came out.
How are you going to have Bioshock 2 and Bioshock Infinite and not Bioshock?
Is Bioshock not on there? That's wild.
I don't see it.
Maybe we'll come upon it.
I saw Bioshock 2 and Bioshock Infinite and realized I might need another classification of just, it's complicated.
Because my relationship with this game is firmly set at it's complicated. Actually, go ahead and add that, because I feel like that about a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Can you add it? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I totally can. Add row above.
Okay, and now move Amnesia into that row.
Okay.
Because I feel like is the wrong way to think about Amnesia for me, but my relationship with it is complicated.
Okay. we're gonna change up some of these colors because I'm not feeling the vibe.
Jen's not feeling the vibe, you guys.
It's cool.
Which I'm
Should be
into.
green.
I'm gonna look at the chat
gray.
while Jen is.
It's complicated as
Spider-Man
blue.
opinion.
Wants like it is yellow. Bad is orange.
Stuart, your Spider-Man opinions are always welcome.
Set It on Fire is red. Haven't played is just blank and boring. Yeah, I feel better about this vibe.
That's good.
I knew you'd be
happy to hear that. Purpley, the good category is purple.
It is. Listen, I've been embracing the ADHD, so...
Listen, listen, that is... This whole thing is synesthesia court to me.
Yeah. Apex, I didn't play. Did you play
Apex? Apex is kind of for me. Like, legitimately
Okay.
It's fun, but there's a million games like it.
Whatever this is. What is this?
I can't even see it.
I can't either. We're moving on. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That's one of the Ezio ones, right?
That is my jam. All of the Ezio games go in that category.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's
a given.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware of that. Assassin's Creed 3.
Assassin's Creed 3 is either it's cool or
I would want to say it's complicated.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that's in, like, the Revolution, right?
Yeah, that's the one where, like, there is really good character development on the character that they say, like, that they're the most complaints on. But all of the character development quests are optional, and you can totally miss them. So, you end up, like, thinking that Connor is very boring, and he's not.
Yeah.
He's actually a very cool character, but, the game... Also, America doesn't have tall stuff.
Yeah.
During the period when that game is set, and so it's not as fun to, like, Spider-Man around history.
Yeah.
In those games.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed...
I have a complex relationship with Assassin's Creed, you guys.
You too. Like, we could just put all of these in It's Complicated and...
Not all of them.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I really
I was about to say, Odyssey goes straight into my jam. Origins is
like, it's cool. I just wasn't as, like, into it.
Is that...
I think that this one
I think I see Liberation. Is Liberation the one that I see that's next to the...
Yes.
Number... Yeah. Put that one... It's cool. I really like Liberation.
Okay. Whatever this is. This is Black Flag.
Black Flag is... Black Flag has a lot of boats.
I was going to say, it has a lot of boats, so M's not going to love it.
For me, that's an It's Complicated game. But it can go into It's Cool, because I know a lot of people really liked that game.
I feel like it was in a wanted to like it thing.
Okay.
They did some really cool stuff in it, and I really wanted to like the whole game, but I just
can't with the boats, man.
Yeah.
There's just so much boat. Which is, I've had a conversation about this with Marty, where he really needed a break from the Assassin's Creed formula, and that was like, the boats was good to get him back into it.
Yes.
But for me, it was a big ol' nope.
Yep. Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Oh, Revelations is the third in the Ezio trilogy. That goes straight into M's jam. That one is the one that was right in the middle of the period of time where video games were trying to be quote-unquote cinematic. And so every time Ezio killed someone, it was like a quick time event.
Oh, look at that. Look who remembered how to fucking zoom. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Alright.
One bigger. Okay, Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Assassin's Creed Rogue is a clone of Black Flag. So it goes into... it's fun. The guy's Irish, but it's still, like, it's just a clone of Black Flag.
Isn't that the one where he, like, ended up being a Templar or something?
Yes.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is my jam. I don't care what anyone says about it.
Top tier. Your bestie agrees. Unity goes in wanted to like it for me. I still own it. I need to play more of it, but I haven't gotten that far. I don't know. I've never played the Back to the Future game.
Me neither. Batman Arkham City. That was very good.
Oh yeah, those are good.
It wasn't, I wouldn't put it in my jam because I have a complicated relationship with Batman.
Jennifer has a complicated relationship with DC in general.
Yes, yes I do.
But specifically Batman, but from a pure gameplay standpoint, all of the Arkham games were just, I love them so much. Fun fact, the weird Captain America tie-in game that didn't get any of the lore right because it was released before the movie came out, was on the Arkham Asylum engine, and that is why it was so fun.
Just for you, I'm putting all of the Arkham games at the top of It's Cool.
Oh! Let's see. Stewart's Revelations is I'll forgive him for that. He says, Jen makes me want to play Odyssey so bad.
It's so good! Listen,
Odyssey is fantastic.
Batman! Okay, Batman. First of all, he dresses as his biggest fear, and his biggest fear is bats, and that's just... Okay, that is an issue for me, all on its own. But, like, also his big, like, superpower is money, which arguably is the same superpower that Iron Man has. But, like, okay, so...
I love this. I love listening to Jen get hot about Batman.
Okay, so my problem with Batman is distilled into my problem with most DC heroes, in that in DC, the villains are always like 10 times more interesting than the heroes are. They are given actual, like, intricate backstories and different motives and all kinds of stuff. And, like, Batman... Okay, so if we separate...
She looks like... If you looked inside her brain right now, you would see a whiteboard.
If we separate my distaste for Batman from my distaste for Bruce Wayne, because those are separate but equal distastes. Okay, I can't go into all of this because I don't have my notes, but capitalism is terrible and should not be a superhero.
I don't have words for, like, if I were writing you in a video game, the thing you just said would be one of those repeatable lines that happens when you click on you. It was so you, it was a parody of itself. Capitalism is bad, and it shouldn't be a superhero.
I stand by it.
Oh, somebody put that in quotes, please. Also, I need to say that DC is much more enjoyable if you don't take it seriously at all.
Yeah. Well, you can't. Like, you've got fucking Superman, who's like, I've got the power to, like, fly, even though I was only supposed to have the power to, like, jump real high. And the whole way this is going to come out is I'm just going to wear all of the primary colors and fly around the earth backwards to turn back time. Okay, I can't do this right now with you.
Kiki says, okay, what I'm hearing is we need a stream where Jen presents a PowerPoint about her issues with Batman, which I totally feel like should be correct. Should happen.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, the best version of Batman is not like young Bruce Wayne. The best version of Batman is this neurotic 45-year-old man who has somehow collected 8 teenagers, and he's in charge of all of them, and they're all mean to him.
The best version of Batman is Michael Keaton. That is the only acceptable Batman in my world. The only acceptable Batman.
Here, I will concede this to you.
Listen.
Oh, Perps wants to know if we watched Smarty Pants Society on Dropout.
I haven't yet, no. Look at him. He's the perfect Batman.
He is the perfect Batman.
The costume was so stupid and he couldn't move his neck, so every time he had to look up, he had to like move his entire torso, and it was great.
Do you want to hear a secret confession from your best friend?
What? Have you not seen
I've
that?
I've never seen it. I think I've just given her a heart attack. I think she might have ended the call.
We have been friends for like a decade.
We have. That just means there's more movie for you to show me. When I met you, I hadn't seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit either.
I know. Oh.
Oh no, M killed Jed, says Stinky. Perps, I think we need to do that on this Twitch stream. I think we need PowerPoint night.
Okay, not Arkham. Batman something. The Enemy Within. I have never played that.
I've not played that one. I haven't played this.
The Telltale series of Batman.
I have not played it. I've heard it's very good.
I have not played any of the Battlefield games.
Me either. You can just put all of those in there. I think I played like 10 minutes of one of them, but not enough to count it.
Bayonetta rules.
Okay, I will let you put it up there because I love you.
Bayonetta rules. She's a witch who does battle with her hair, and that is all that she wears. It's
too fetishy for me. I don't love the whole concept, but it's fine. Let's see.
How? BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite, but not BioShock. Where?
Oh, BioShock.
This cannot be true. This cannot possibly be accurate.
That's a weird way to do this. Maybe they're just like, BioShock is so god tier that it's in its own category.
Okay, no, but you can't, no, because, no, okay.
Are you trying to figure out how to add your own to fix it?
No, but... Okay, alright, so let's discuss BioShock for a second.
Okay, discuss BioShock, Jennifer.
BioShock 1 is fantastic. BioShock 2 is a very, very long companion quest.
You're not wrong. You know that Bioshock 1 is one of the only complete playthroughs we have on YouTube, and it is of you playing through it during the pandemic.
That is not surprising. That makes sense to me. So Bioshock 2 is a very long, like, companion, not just a companion quest, but like a companion drag along quest. So it's complicated. I wanted to like it. There's a DLC in Bioshock 2 that is very, very good and god tier, but I can't in good conscience put all of Bioshock 2 there. And
that's fair.
Then we get to Bioshock Infinite, which is like super complicated, escort quest. Thank you, Thinky. That's what I was trying to think of. That's Bioshock 2. Bioshock Infinite, the mechanics, the graphics, and the art style, all of it is chef's kiss. It's so good. The racism and both sidism in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you playing that too.
I'm not a fan of that. And it makes me a little angry. And it's very white guy watched Mad Men and decided it was okay to be racist.
See, there's both Sidemans in the Infinite.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you could find it because Jen also played through Infinite.
Yeah.
During the pandemic.
I was not happy.
Yeah, we were. I do remember.
Also, a little bit of an escort quest, but she can't. She doesn't take damage, escort. And she gives you shit.
That is true. Is this Games of the Decade?
Games of the Decade, yes.
Okay, cool. Trying to figure out all of the stuff we'd be seeing.
Beyond Two Souls. I still haven't played that. I want to play it. It looks interesting.
I have not played it either.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is in wanted to like it for me.
That's fair. That's fair. That's pretty much how I feel about all From Software games. I really want to like them, and I am just not a From Software person.
The one that I genuinely liked when I played it was Elden Ring. I played just a little bit of Elden Ring on somebody else's console at one point, and that was a lot of fun, and I would give it another try, but not until it goes on Super Sale.
This was also last modified in 2019, so...
Okay, so we're going to be missing a few things.
Yeah. Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, Borderlands the pre-sequel. I'm between...
Borderlands 2.
Yeah, I'm between it's my jam and it's cool, top of it's cool, because... No, I'll put Borderlands 2 there. And put Borderlands 3 at the top of it's cool. If I can. There we go. And so, the art style and the way that I played them with my friends is what pushed those over the top for me. Because they're just ridiculous looter shooters.
I think for me, Borderlands 2 would leave them where they are. But for me, I think Borderlands 2 goes in it's cool, and what goes in my jam is Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah, that's not in here.
Yeah.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland is definitely my jam.
It's too recent. It's too recent for his list.
But I would put those in my jam just because the nostalgia factor of playing with you and Sean and Marty.
Yes. Yeah, no, that is valid, and I would make it that. Especially, I don't know if you guys have ever gone back and watched us playing the pre-sequel with Marty and Sean, but it's It's so funny. And then Jed just be like, no!
At one point, I was like, just shoot me. I'm right here. Just end it. Just. I don't know what this is.
I cannot see it. Oh, the thing with squares. I am also.
We're just gonna
unsure.
assume that we didn't play it.
That's a good assumption. You can also put that Army of Two game and didn't play it, and probably Brothers.
Brothers I'm looking at all these fine. Brothers
I haven't
is
played
fine.
Brothers.
I'm gonna change as if it's fine.
Okay.
Like, it's not bad. It's not good. It's fine.
It's fine. That makes sense. Trying to look at this. Call of
all
Duty
Call
list.
of Duty games.
I have played one, and that is Modern Warfare 2, the original one, and I don't think it's in here. I think it's too old for this.
Yeah. We've got 3 different Black Ops. We've got Infinite Warfare. We've got Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 1. I don't know, man. I don't Call of Duty.
I played.
Duty.
I played one Call of Duty game, and that is because I wanted, at the time, my 14-year-old brother to think I was cool. And that is why I played Call of Duty.
Castlevania's cool.
Oh, I love Castlevania. All Castlevania games are my jam.
I cannot... Castlevania will never be my jam because my ex-husband liked it so much.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, fuck DJ fucking Stein.
Fuck DJ fucking Stein indeed. Control is fucking great, though.
Oh, yeah, no. Control is rad. Purpley has a good point about why Bioshock and Dragon Age Origins are not on this list. They didn't come out in this decade.
Good point. They were both older than that. That's fair.
They are.
That's fair.
We're both old.
We are old. We are, in fact, old.
Quantic Dream is a problematic video.
Did you play Celeste?
I did. It's so good. It's hard, though. I only got about half of it done.
It's cool or my jam?
It's cool is where I would put it. I wouldn't put it exactly in my jam because I didn't finish it.
Crisis 3, Crisis 2, didn't play either of those.
No, I didn't play. I think I played Crisis 2 for like 10 minutes.
Oh, Cuphead I wanted to like so bad, but it's so hard.
It was too hard.
It's so hard.
Oh, Dante's Inferno! That game is so stupid! Let's see. I don't want to put it in... I have finished it, but I put it in, like, it's fine. No, complicated. Put it in it's complicated. Because that game is... It is a kind of game they don't make anymore. It's like a mid-tier game that is only okay. Like, all of its mechanics is, like, fully aped from God of War. And, it is a bad interpretation of a piece of literature. Like, you have to go through levels of hell, right? Of course you do. But, there is, like, in the lust level of that game, the architecture is genitalia. There's, like, penis columns and vagina windows. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and I kind of love it.
Okay, alright, we're gonna rapid fire through some of these. These Spider-Man games we didn't play.
Okay.
Man of Medan?
Don't know that one.
I don't know. Dark Souls. I think that we agreed that all of the From Software would go in one to like it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's not really complicated in the way that some other ones.
No. Darksiders I didn't play. I have Darksiders 3, but I haven't played it yet.
I've
I
played like
need
30
to.
minutes of Darksiders games, but I don't think it counts.
No.
Um,
Days Gone.
I've heard of that one, but I've never played it.
Dead Cells.
Never played it.
Dead Island.
Never played it. Anything that says
Dead
dead in it is
Rising.
probably going to be a no
Dead
for
Rising
M.
2. Dead Space 2. Dead Space 3. Deadpool. I shockingly have not played.
See, here's the thing. You can't buy that game anymore.
Death,
It's been taken off the shelves.
ugh. Death Stranding. I didn't play.
I also did not play Death Stranding.
Destiny and Destiny 2.
I played Destiny 2 for an hour, so I think that counts. It's fine.
It's fine. Detroit Become Human.
Don't tell Larks, because
Yeah. Detroit Become
that's
Human.
Larks' favorite game. I have not played Detroit Become Human. I have watched other people play that game.
Deus Ex is cool.
Deus Ex, you said?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna assume I haven't played it. Dishonored and Dishonored 2. Okay.
I'm Dishonored, okay?
Those gotta go up here. Disney
It's cool.
Infinity.
I have played Disney Infinity, but it's bad. It's like a whole bad ripoff of Skylanders. It was one of those things you had to buy
Ew.
like little figurines for.
Ew. DMC.
Yep. Well, DMC it's cool. Devil May Cry is almost going to be a
Doom.
It's cool. And see, funnily enough, Emma also loves Doom.
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 Dragon Age 2. Fight me.
Uh,
I like Dragon Age
cool.
2.
It's a very good game.
Dragon Age Inquisition. It's
Dragon Age Inquisition is my jam.
It's kind of my jam, and I don't like
game.
it that it's my jam, but it is. Dragon's Dogma. I have not played.
Dragon's Dogma is kind of fun. It's put it in. It's fine. Dishonored better than the Bible, Stuart says.
Duke Nukem Forever.
Duke Nukem Forever is not a good game. That is a bad game.
It's a bad game.
I mean, the Duke Nukem franchise. Do you know the story of Duke Nukem Forever?
Wasn't that the one that was like pushed back through like two or three different generations of like?
Yeah, it was in production for something like 15 years. Mm-hmm. It was bad. DA2 is a very good Dragon Age. Stuart, you're correct.
Yeah, I really, really liked Dragon Age 2 when I went back to it.
Yeah, Perf says that the fun in Destiny comes with playing with your friends, which
that's
for
how
me
I feel about most games.
That's how I feel about Borderlands, especially, because I did not like Borderlands before I started playing it with you.
Dying Light.
I have not played that.
Skyrim. How do you feel about Skyrim, Emily?
Listen, there needs to be a category that it's complicated, but I can't stop fucking playing it, Todd. Like, that's the category. But since that category doesn't exist, put it in my jam, because I know entirely too much about that video game to put it anywhere else. Oh, she's just gonna make the category. That's fine, too. My unwilling jam.
Everybody's gone to the rapture. Wow, that sounds like a religious trigger in a game.
I was about to say, that sounds like something that both of us would actively avoid making eye contact with if it were a person.
Fable 3 is my unwilling jam. That is not a good game. There are many, many reasons that is not a good game, but I will play that game forever.
That was my first Fable game, and I still really like it.
Yeah, no, it's a very good, like, baby's first RPG.
Mm-hmm.
But there are so many things about it that are just not good. Like, their effort to, like, make it multiplayer, but not to the point where, like, you couldn't even get a bunch of achievements unless you had a bunch of friends who played Fable 3 and you could trade stuff with. Like, the lack of customization in the leveling and abilities and stuff like that, it's not a great game for a bunch of reasons, but it's very, very pretty.
It is very pretty.
Very pretty. And the music is very, very good. And the cast is very, 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 very good. Like, S tier.
I played that around the same time I first played KOA. And
Yeah.
So, that's kind of like the zone it lives in my brain.
Yeah.
Spirits of Fable 2 is better than Living.
It is. That is accurate. Fable 2 is God tier.
I love that game. I've been playing it on and off here and there.
The Evil Within and The Evil Within 2. I'm going to go out on a limb.
Those, I think, are zombie games, which we know I am allergic to.
Mm-hmm. Evolve. Don't know. Fallout 4.
Or it's complicated.
Fallout 4 is very complicated because I have a lot of the same issues with Fallout 4 that I do with Skyrim in a bunch of ways, because the engine is just rough and
because it's old.
Yes, and I hate base building so much. I don't. If I'm gonna play a base building game, then I'm gonna play a base building game. I do not want a base building game in my adventure RPG. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't like construction games. I don't like it.
We are different people.
I'm aware of this. Fallout 76. I've heard that it's gotten better. So I'm willing to put it in bad. But that is as far as I'm willing to go.
Listen, that game, the only reason I would put it any higher than bad is because of the drama it generated was just so very entertaining.
It was. Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas is my jam.
Fallout New Vegas, I was about to say, I have a feeling that'll end up in my jam, but if you didn't put it there, I'd be good with it's cool. Because I don't necessarily like Fallout, but Fallout New Vegas is like... It's like one of those games that you have to play to understand video games.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's very different from other Fallout games in a lot of, like, really fundamental ways. That's why it drives me crazy when people are like, I'm a Fallout fan, but I hate Fallout 2 and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, but Fallout New Vegas was great. And it's like, okay, have you considered that you're not actually a Fallout fan and you just really like New Vegas? Because that's okay.
Oh, I know a lot of people that like Fallout 1 and 2 and New Vegas. Like, that's pretty common configuration. And I think those are real Fallout fans.
Yes.
Because Todd did some unspeakable things to that franchise.
Yes, he did. I haven't played any of the Far Cry games.
Oh, hey, no, I have played Far Cry 4, and it's quite fun. I put it in, it's cool.
Okay. Oh my god, there's so many Far Cry games.
Pretty good series.
Final Fantasy something.
I have not played.
I want
excuse
to
me.
like Final Fantasy so bad.
Uh-huh.
I have tried so many Final Fantasy games, and I want to like it so bad. And the JRPG is just so strong with those games, and I
Those
just
are
can't do it.
some of Fox's favorite games, and
Those are some of Sean's favorites too, and he's tried.
yeah.
He's tried. He's bought me so many Final Fantasy games, and I just don't
Thank
care.
Aw. Binky says, I still haven't played it despite having it. I really should play New Vegas
Okay,
sometime.
so
Fair warning.
you're gonna have to mod the shit out of it to get it to run.
Yes.
Just
New Vegas,
FYI.
all the problems that Skyrim has are in New Vegas and worse.
Yep.
So, it crashes if you breathe at it funny. So you are going to need like half a dozen mods at least to make it work right. But it is worth modding to make it work.
Yeah, there's a whole guide on the mods you need just to get it to run.
Yes, there is. We are going to need to wrap up sometime in the next 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Just FYI, because I have promised someone else I will do something this evening.
Okay. Let's go through and find some of our favorites then. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a fucking great game. That is a great game. That's a great game.
This is a great game. I see Lego Star Wars in there, and I would like to... Oh, the Lego Marvel game. Yeah, just take Lego Avengers, Lego Marvel Superheroes.
All of the Lego games, all of the Mass Effect games.
Uh-huh.
All of these go in the jam. All of them go in the jam.
There is nothing that hits quite as good when I am in an Avengers mood as the Lego Marvel Superheroes and Lego Avengers do, because there's not other good games. They don't have good video games that are available on PC.
Mass Effect 2 is great.
God tier.
Stop moving! Stop moving! Mass Effect 2 is great. Mass Effect 3, where did it go?
It's,
Mass Effect 3 it's complicated. Because it's a very good game, but only if you mod the ending.
That is very true. The original Mass Effect is also in there.
Is it? Where?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's in between Guardians of the Galaxy and Max Payne. And right below The Last of Us.
None of that is helping me. My cursor is on Knack. Tell me to go up or down. Guardians of the Galaxy. Cursor? This is not the original Mass Effect. This is Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh, is it? Okay, I can't see.
Yeah, that is also from the last...
It's complicated.
Yeah, Mass Effect is from the last decade, so...
Okay, cool.
Not gonna be here. L.A. Noire.
Let's see. L.A. Noire is cool. Very cool. It would be great with a little bit more nuance and less sexism.
I have it's complicated because they tried to do a lot with L.A. Noire. That's true. That the graphical capabilities were not up to yet. Like, if they made L.A. Noire now, because a lot of that, like, interrogation stuff was supposed to be based on, like, micro expressions and stuff that they really couldn't do well with the capabilities at the time. They tried, and they did a damn good job with what they had, but it was a little... There were some parts that were a little uncanny valley, and some parts that were a little too obvious.
Yeah,
and
they tried really hard.
So it's complicated. If they did it now with the like motion capture capabilities that we have now, it would be insane. Yeah, see what Stuart said. Stuart gets me.
What did Stuart say? I like to see. Performance. Yeah, mocap is ridiculous now.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I love that
It
game.
was great. It was great.
Minecraft. Minecraft is M's Jam specifically.
It is M's Jam specifically, and that was the one that my brother bought me with a gift card. Oh, hey, there's Marvel Spider-Man! We like Marvel Spider-Man.
Okay, hold on. I have a bone to pick with this list, though. Because Minecraft is older than both Dragon Age Origins and Mass Effect 1.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know
if it's not, then I
2011.
It's close.
It is 2011 though. So that is this decade. It is not 2008 or 2009.
Oh, that feels apocryphal. But
no, that sounds accurate to me.
I feel like that game's been around for so much longer than that. It does feel like just kind of an ageless void.
It does.
But, you know, Stardew Valley, I have a complicated relationship with Stardew Valley. But it is still very fun.
I would put it in its cool.
I was in an unwilling jam relationship with Stardew Valley for like 3 months at one point.
I remember that. Oh, South Park Stick of Truth is genuinely fun. Like, it's really stupid, but it's genuinely fun.
I've actually heard so many people say that.
I haven't played Fractured Butthole yet.
I see Jedi Fallen Order in there.
Where?
Somewhere. Up.
J.K.
I swear I saw it.
That seems too recent.
Down.
Persona 5!
Yay!
Sorry.
Yeah, we can't put that anywhere but my jam. I could have sworn I saw it, but I could be wrong.
I think that's too recent.
Probably.
Wolfenstein is cool.
Oh, no, I just saw it again.
Oh, okay. I'm going
Hold
back
on,
down.
it switched. Okay, it might not be Fallen Order, but I see the term Jedi. Okay, if you will go, there's a bunch of Star Wars games.
There's Jedi Fallen Order. You're right.
Okay. Cool.
Where would you put Jedi Fallen Order? Is that your jam?
That is my freaking jam. I love that game.
Yeah, that sounds correct. I haven't played Wolfenstein 2 yet. We're just gonna leave that there. The Stanley Parable was cool.
The Stanley Parable was cool. That one like superhero crime game that we played, I think is in there. Saints Row, the Saints Row game that we played.
Yeah, Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4 is great.
One where you're the president.
Yes, Saints Row 4 is great. I don't care what anyone says. It's completely stupid. It's insane.
It's the stupidest game that exists.
And it just really leans into it, and it's fantastic, and I love it. Saints Row the Third is fine. Saints Row the Third is fine. That's back when it was still very much like a GTA ripoff still.
Yeah. Papers, Please was fine.
Was fun. Papers, Please was cool.
Yeah.
I liked Papers, Please.
Yeah. Untitled Goose Game is fantastic. I also enjoy the Super Mario Maker games. Sure, in yellow over to the side there.
Yeah.
Stuart is very happy about Wolfenstein 2. And
I need to play that.
I think the
Wolfenstein 2, I think, is the one that I started playing and then realized that I needed to go back because there was a lot happening that I had just no emotional investment in it at all. I was like, oh, I have missed something. And then Sean bought me Wolfenstein.
That makes sense. I think Horizon Zero Dawn is on here too.
Yeah. You also liked No Man's Sky, didn't you?
I did enjoy No Man's Sky, but I enjoyed it in like a medium way.
It's
cool. It's not fine. It's still cool. It is a very cool game.
okay. Hold on. Because we need some delineation here.
This is great. We need to do this more.
Okay, so there is a difference between a great game and my jam. Can we agree on that?
I can agree on that, yes.
Okay, so of these that we've said were cool, Alan Wake was great.
Yeah.
You said Celeste was great.
Yes. I would say that... I can't see the whole thing. Hold on. There we go. I had to turn my phone. Dragon Age 2, definitely, I think, goes in a great category. And...
Wolfenstein. Untitled Goose Game. You had some opinions on Untitled Goose Game, so I'm going to put it up there.
Yeah, it's very good.
Stick of Truth was actually great.
Yeah. I will let you do that one because I've not played that one. And I think the rest of it is good because like I really like all the Batman games that are on there, but I don't like them enough to say that they're great because they're about Batman.
Yeah. The Outer Worlds is my jam. Fight me.
I would never. Portal 2 is a game I have not played, but I've heard is great.
I also haven't played it. I played the first Portal. I haven't played Portal 2. We need to play Portal 2 because that one you can play 2-player, and I really just want to make portals underneath you and watch you fall forever.
Yeah, I know that's exactly what's going to happen as soon as we start playing. Hold on, I'm looking here. I passionately hate Super Smash Brothers with all of my heart and soul.
Terraria is fine. I didn't like Terraria as much as I like some of the other, like, resource
games like that.
Mining games.
God, Skylanders. Ugh. Skylanders was the one where you had to buy all the little figurines.
Mm-hmm.
And then Disney had to rip it off and make their figurine money machine.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, okay, are there any more in here that we have? We're going to put Skylanders in, set it on fire. Because it's a money machine. Mario Kart 8 is great.
I would agree with that.
I have had so much fun getting really stoned with my roommate and playing Mario Kart.
Hey, you like Horizon Zero Dawn?
I do like Horizon Zero Dawn, and I did see it like 4 times. And I've lost it again now.
It is between Hollow Knight and something that I can't read. Hotline Miami 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right below God of War. And above Kingdom Hearts. Which Kingdom Hearts is in there? A Kingdom Hearts is in there anyway. Is that Kingdom Hearts 3? I can't. Because I haven't played it.
I genuinely cannot tell.
I think the 3 in the Kingdom Hearts logo is kind of like the 3 in the Baldur's Gate logo.
Yeah. I think that is Kingdom Hearts 3. Where did you want that?
Oh, I haven't played that one yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
so we
fine.
Don't have to do that one.
Hollow Knight is fun. It's cool.
I do enjoy Hollow Knight. It's a little bit goth for me, but there's nothing wrong with that.
I know.
Shadow of Mordor is good. Shadow of War is not.
Which one is the one that had the Nemesis system?
Both, I believe. It might have been Shadow of War. Shadow of War had good ideas
I'm
that
putting
were
that
poorly
in wanted to
executed.
like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, anything with Lord of the Rings on it, I want to like.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm looking here and seeing if there's anything I'm missing. A
Anything else
lot of
I
these
have
I haven't played.
strong feelings about?
Uh, yeah, I'm just seeing. I haven't played Tales from the Borderlands.
You liked Undertale, right?
I did like Undertale. Undertale is kind of like another. It's kind of like New Vegas in that you don't have to necessarily like the game or the style of game in order to play it, because like you it's like reading the Odyssey. Like it's a part of the knowledge you need to understand video games.
It's a part of the knowledge of video games that I don't have because
Yeah,
that game confused me and I turned it off.
that's fair. You can also get all the knowledge you need by watching a video about it.
Yeah. And I've
But
watched
it is
many
like,
videos about it.
yeah.
I know about
So like,
Undertale. I just haven't played it.
and that's fair. I
I
haven't
liked What
finished it, so
Remains of
you're fair.
Edith Finch.
That was one of those games that was not an M game, but I was happy to have it on the channel because you
Yeah.
enjoyed it and were able to appreciate it better than me.
And that was one that I
Uh,
liked because I was able to finish it in like one streaming session because it's not a long game.
yeah, Rocket League is fun.
Wolf Among Us was good. I liked Wolf Among Us. That was the one that was based on the Fable comics.
Yeah, yeah.
So it had like all the like fairy tale characters in New York.
Says if you liked Edith Finch, you'd probably like Gone Home.
Good to know.
The Witcher games are all pretty good.
I have played some of The Witcher 3 and it's cool. There's just a lot going on in them.
The Witcher 1 and 2 have the Devil May Cry problem, where like the first Devil May Cry was really good. This is also the Prince of Persia problem. Like the first Devil May Cry was really good, and the second one he was like really goth and didn't say much, and it didn't have as much personality. And then he went back to having a personality in 3. That's kind of how The Witcher worked in my experience. And also the controls were not super intuitive in the first 2 games.
Well, they're not always super intuitive in The Witcher 3 either. I don't
That's
know
fair.
if you've played The Witcher 3 at all, but
I have played about 30 hours of The Witcher 3.
it's the different weapons for different like things. There's just a lot in that game that I don't want to keep track of all of that.
That's fair. There says War tried to stack the Nemesis system on top of itself, talking about Shadow of War. That is a good point. And that made it very clunky.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's fair. The Witcher was rough in some aspects.
I think that's all of the ones that we have strong feelings about, and it is 10 o'clock.
That is true. The rest of them, I have a few mediocre feelings in there, but we can dispense with those. Like, I am fond of the Injustice games.
I really want to like Fortnite, but I don't.
I played Fortnite one perfect time, and I'll never play it again. Heavy Rain, entertaining.
Oh my god! No. But not for any of the reasons that it's supposed to be.
Nope. That's another category
that
needs to be in there.
It's really funny, but it's so bad. That game is so bad for so many reasons. Heavy Rain. Sean!
There's some people. Oh no.
Sean!
Is he here or are you just wailing his name?
That's what you do in Heavy Rain.
Oh,
you scream for your kid.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's such a bad game. Like, it's very entertaining because it's so bad. But it's like the video game equivalent of The Room.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I played some of it and then watched the Jimquisition episode on it and then stopped playing it. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is fun. But I haven't played it like super intensely. I actively do not like the Life is Strange games, which people may
I'm not a fan
be
of
mad
them
at me
either.
for, but they are just not for me.
I'm not a fan of them either. Like I don't dislike them. Like I don't think that they're bad games.
See, I knew Stuart was going to be upset by that.
Yeah, I know. He loves Life is Strange.
I am very aware that I do not have the mainstream opinion on those. I just didn't have a good time with them. Some of the characters are not my favorite.
I would
Stuart's like,
say,
no, I do not feel safe here. Aw, I'm sorry, Stuart.
I would say it's
I love
fine.
you.
I would say it's fine. It's not for me, but it's a fine game.
I don't have a good time with like that kind of game. It doesn't do enough. Like I need to do more things.
Yeah,
And
I
have a feeling that it's down to my ADHD, really.
Yeah, no, almost definitely, because I was also like just bored. I was just bored with it. I didn't feel connected enough to anything that was happening. And
yeah, I feel like it doesn't give us the dopamine that we are used to in video games as ADHD people, and so we very quickly be like, where's the dopamine? Where's the dopamine? And so, they don't have like a very strong loop, I feel like.
Yeah.
And which is fine. They're narrative games focused on other things. I need to lay down. This is a lot for Stuart. I'm so sorry.
Stuart!
He's been so nice to me today.
We love you so much. We love you so much. I'm sure that Life is Strange is a great game for the people who like Life is Strange.
I need to make perfectly clear that Jen and I have broken prefrontal cortexes and cannot focus if we are not doing something in a game at all time. In fact, that's one of the reasons that it took me a little longer than it took her to get into Persona 5, because I cannot stand cutscenes that I cannot skip through.
Yeah.
And like Pokemon Sword and Shield also drove me insane because they had so many unskippable cutscenes. And so it like I struggle with things that are like combat light.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need to be receiving dopamine in a loop at all times.
I need combat. I need to shoot things or whack things or something because I'm a 3-year-old. And so...
Yeah, that's exactly me. Like I said, we have broken prefrontal cortexes.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that it's generational because, like, honestly, like, AJ really likes Life is Strange, but I think that is the offset of her particular type of autism that lets her enjoy things despite having ADHD also.
Yeah, that's not my flavor of the tism.
No. Well, we've talked about how you and AJ have very different flavors of the tism.
We do. We very much do. But yeah, no, I'm very thankful. Like, I also feel like Life is Strange may be one of those things that I need to at least watch a few videos about because it was very influential to video game like culture and the development of other games that came after it. But yeah, no, I did not have a good time when I was playing them.
No, and like honestly, like part of it is also just like trauma. Like I have a hard time playing a game where I'm trying to save my best friend from dying.
Instant trauma. Like
that's real hard for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So some of those themes in that game use specifically Beat to Touch Never.
That's the same reason I've never played Hellblade. Can't do it. I just that is just too much trigger for Yeah, girl.
Gone Home and Life is Strange birthing queer games after 2013 gay people games existed. That's so sad and so true. Oh,
Somewhere
I mean,
Zevran is crying.
yes, everyone is crying. That's okay. I have some feelings about Dragon Age that we don't have time to get into now because we need to stop doing this 12 minutes ago.
Let me date Akechi, you cowards!
Or Yusuke.
Or Yusuke. Yusuke would be fine too.
He is also incredibly gay, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Oh, he's so
That's
gay.
the only way I can make his introduction in my head okay, because of the weird, gross.
Yeah, no, it's very much just an aesthetic thing. It's not even
sexual.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing. We need to stop the stream after I say this one thing, and that is Yusuke's introduction into the game contains a Friends reference, and it is the first time I've ever seen a reference to like an American property in a Japanese thing, something that is like blatantly Japanese, and it's very funny. An puts on a lot of clothes.
Yes, she does. We're all gonna watch Yusuke with the lobsters for a second.
Oh god.
This game is so stupid. Like, trying to explain Persona 5 to anyone is just nonsensical. It
is a very stupid game.
It's
I love it.
Wild. I'm gonna go play it as soon as we get off this call.
I am late for an appointment to watch an episode of Bridgerton with my boyfriend. But,
please apologize to Fox for me. Super sorry.
I will do that.
Fox.
If my
girlfriend.
If my beloved sleepy bitch is not already asleep, because he is like Marty when it comes to that. The boy can't sleep. Alright, guys. We will try to do this again sometime. I want to come up with more stuff like the tier lists that we can do that don't involve video games.
Yeah.
Or that are video game adjacent, so that we can do more stuff with my weird setup. I love you all. As always, stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands, and we love you so freaking much.
So much.
Bye.
Bye.